going on, everybody? How's it going? You know, haven't been on here in a while doing a really decent video, and this is not my question video because number one, it's tournament time, and it's almost spring football time, so plenty of other things to talk about. Number two, I haven't gotten a ton of questions, so if you still want to ask me a question, fill her up down below, and I'll look at all the questions on the other video and on this one. Don't worry, I will get to everybody's question no matter what video it's on. Get emails, so I'll know where everything is. I will not miss your question. Don't worry about it. But please, more questions. Into the tournament, Oregon, Sweet 16 bound. Hell fucking yeah. Who would have thought that? Not this guy. Honestly, hands up. I did not think we'd make the Sweet 16. Once I found out we made the tournament, won the Pac-12, got snubbed, 12 seed my ass, NCAA. You know what? Take that. Beat the 5 seed, beat the 4 seed, all by double digits. Blew them out of the gym. Playing out of our minds right now. Made the Sweet 16. Gonna go play the number 1 seed, Louisville Cardinal. 2 bird matchups this Friday. Can't wait. Who's up for the Sweet 16? I am. I'm excited. It's going to be a great time. Even if we lose, you just got to look at the season as a success, because who'd have thunk after Artis got hurt that we, number 1, would win the Pac-12 tournament, and number 2, advance so deeply into the NCAA tournament. I thought once Artis got hurt, maybe we can win one round of the Pac-12, maybe win a round in the NCAA and get bounced in the second round. So, I didn't have such high hopes for this team. But now, I'm ready for that win. I'm ready to go back to the Elite Eight. I remember how crazy it was in 2007, and how badly I wanted that Final Four. And now, I want it just as badly this year. Just to tide me over to football season. Just so I can put more Oregon swag in my locker. In my closet. Just so I can put more swag up on this shirt that Oregon is awesome and dominating sports from fall to summer. Track, basketball, football, baseball, softball. Total seasonal domination by the O. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. So, Oregon's got a big game Friday. My bracket ain't looking terrific. The West has killed me. Gonzaga, killing me. Georgetown, killing me. But I've never been any good at these bracket things. I just fill them out for the hell of it. It's fun. It's a guy thing. Fill out your bracket, see what you can do. I have Michigan State and Miami going to the final game. Don't ask me why. I just think Tom Izzo is a legit enough coach to get it done, no matter who he faces. And I think Miami, especially after the way they won tonight, is a team of a little bit of destiny. Don't let this go to your head, Miami fans, but I think you guys got a little bit of destiny on your side. So that's just my thinking of it. And then I filled another ESPN bracket, and I think I have Louisville and Kansas going to that game. Mix it up a little bit. So, yes, in both of my brackets, I don't have the Ducks advancing. Sorry, Duck fans, sorry, but, I play these things to win. I try not to be a homer. I thought even putting them in the Sweet 16 was being a little bit of a homer, but then I saw the way we played against Oklahoma State, and I said, okay, we are beating St. Louis, because I thought they were a little bit overrated, a little bit overranked. They kind of got that. Oh, granted, they won 16 out of 17 games, and, that's terrific. That's great. But they're a cute little tiny Cinderella school. Their coach passed away last year, so they're getting a little bit of a sympathy bit, and that's no knock on that. God rest his soul. But that's what happens. The NCAA falls in love with these kind of schools, give them a little bit of a higher ranking. Oregon won their Pac-12 tournament, got a 12 seed. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all it is. Now we're in the Sweet 16 playing Louisville, number 1 overall seed. Let's go. Let's do this. Also, another thing I want to talk about, I've been meaning to talk about it for a while, just haven't had the time to actually sit down and concentrate on it because it's something that's kind of been bugging me for a little bit. This whole rebeaved thing these Beaver fans are coming out with. Oh, we're rebeaved this season. What is rebeaved? Okay, they got new uniforms, they got a new logo, they got new script, they got new numbers, new fonts. So you're rebeaved. So, like, okay, that's the best you can come up with, sure. And, by the way, go look up their new logo. It looks like a mix between a mole rat and a nutria. It looks really nothing like a beaver to me. I mean, I admit their old logo was dead a long time ago and needed to be changed because the helmets just kept getting, every year it's just like same old, same old, same old, and it just kept getting dumber and dumber and older, duller and duller. But now it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the uniforms aren't awful, but they're not Oregon. They're not us. And Oregon State, you never will be us. I sit up on Twitter and I see Beaver fans going nuts over this, and I laugh my ass off because you pretend to be this. You pretend to be that. And that. You pretend to be that. You pretend that Nike cares. You know why Nike did that? To shut all you up. Because all you do all season is gripe and moan about our jerseys and about how gay they are and how we wouldn't be nothing without Phil Knight. So they threw you a bone, gave you a whole new set, not just the rivalry uniforms like they did in 2010. La-di-da-di-da, you will never be us. Stop trying. Leave it to the big boys. Swag is our thing. Swag's our thing. Leave it to Oregon. Sit down, little sister, and don't hurt yourself trying. So, that's about it for now. Gotta get on here, talk a little trash. That's always fun. Beaver fans, if you see the video, please make a video response. Join the TTC Trash Talking Circle. Come at me football season. Why are you going to beat us this year? Didn't come close last year, and you got a pretty dang good season for a Beaver. 9-win seasons are pretty coveted out there in Corvallis. Mike Riley probably got a big pay raise. Because, you won this many games, okay. Heck, you get bowl eligible over there, and they're just like, oh my gosh, praise you, yay. Alright, that's going to do it for me tonight. I'll talk to y'all on the flip side, and y'all have a great one. And as always, go Ducks.